piece that make them get to the playoffs, bro. They was in like what 10th, 11th seed. Any other when they signed him?
And now they in the damn 9th seed. So he obviously did something.
Yeah, but he did something positive.
So why you trying to count on him like he made it worse?
Hey, what you tell them though? RP to my big dogs, let's free. Me falling off anytime soon, no way. I can't come down. I'm about for a lifetime, and it is. And I get money, that shit right in my family. Let them go get on your head, and from Los Angeles. Anything I ask you to do, people leave they handle it. I got one question, that's answer it. Who's on top?
Welcome to a new episode of Who's on Top. You know, the sports podcast where we talk about all basketball, all hoops, everything, NBA. And we touching on the first half of the season. This first half was amazing. We got a lot of plays, we got a lot of players, a lot of teams that we were surprised to see either at the top or at the bottom of the conference this year. And we're looking at a lot of good things, man. I'm excited about this year, man. A lot of the changes. The All-Star game was amazing, exhilarating. You feel me? Intense. Like I've never seen an All-Star game like that in my life, bro. You feel me?
I was skeptical.
That was one of my favorites, though.
For sure. So it's like we got a lot to expect from this second half of the season just off the All-Star game alone. So, hey, man. First half of the season, I want to touch on that. My guys, man, how y'all doing?
I'm alright, man.
Popping.
Y'all look good. Y'all looking good. Feeling good. See a lot of smiles over here.
How was your trip, man?
Hey, trip was good, man. That Rockets Warriors game was crazy.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I ain't gonna lie. The boy Westbrook popped the little thing. You feel me? Popped this little one.
Yeah.
Got over there at the Warriors bench. I was watching that shit like live.
Yeah.
It was crazy. But yeah, let's get back on topic, man. Who made a name this first half of the season? Jahad, man. Cito. My boy.
Alright, this is a pretty easy one. I heard a couple of y'all wasn't quite on the same page as me, but the person who made the biggest name for themselves this first half of the year is Devontae Graham out there in Charlotte, averaging 17-8. Nobody saw that coming. Terry Rozier got that big bag this summer. Devontae Graham that's his team.
No word.
That's his team. That's his money.
Word.
So that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going with the person who made the biggest name for themselves.
Okay, for sure. I like that. Bomb, what you feeling like?
Okay, so don't hate me out. I thought this was like who made a name, like team wise. So I did a team.
You did the team over the player? Who you do?
Yeah, but I don't want to mess it up because it's saying my team surprise you. Well, I have two though.
What player though? Give me a player, man. I know you can come up with a player real quick.
A player that made a name.
First half of the season, like who you didn't expect to.
I guess Ja. I mean, I know that's easy to say Ja because we already talked about him for Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
But he got, like we've been saying this whole time, like he got the Grizzlies in the AC and they've been sitting there comfortably for months now. At this point, it's been months. Yeah. So I would definitely say him. Like that's a whole rookie.
That's a
came in leading.
Solid pick.
Going at these superstars in every game that he plays. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it to him.
Boy, man, how you feeling, man?
I'm gonna go with my boy Bam.
Bam. Okay.
Bam,
that's a good choice.
No, for real. Hey, he did his thing against the Hawks.
First year All-Star. You know, the team.
He won.
Skills champion.
Yeah,
Skills champion. You know what I'm saying? Like skilled, big, 6'10", handle the rock. I mean, I don't think nobody seen him making the All-Star game or nothing like that. So
solid.
I'm gonna go with Bam. The team winning. So
for sure.
Bam.
What you got?
Bam.
Oddly enough, man, he probably not playing right now. I think he been injured the past couple games. He's starting to get back in the groove, but bro, Jaylen Brown really made a name for himself. This first half of the season, like I wasn't.
I'll let you go.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting a Jaylen Brown. You feel me? I wasn't expecting like a Jaylen Brown to come out, especially in this offseason where a lot of low-key role players got overpaid. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And we felt like a lot of them got overpaid. Jaylen Brown was one of the ones that we felt like got overpaid and was like, okay, let's see if he's going to be worth what he is. And he came out 20, 30 a game almost, you feel me? Like putting up solid numbers, productive numbers too.
Yeah.
Numbers that led to wins, and that's something that's always like pushed to the side, like productive numbers that lead to wins. You
Al
feel me?
Horford effect.
You say it to say less.
Get him out the door, people flourish.
It's flourishing, but people could also say that about Kyrie. Kyrie left.
Hey, that's a whole different tangent. You feel me? But
Well, you know,
first half of the season, how about teams that you felt like underachieved, like teams that you expected to be
Teams or players?
bomb?
player.
A player.
I mean,
Okay.
you know, we
Cool
love the
player.
good, but sometimes you have the bad. So,
Sure.
who y'all think was like bad this season?
Who you
player-wise?
think was bad this
Me?
season? Yeah.
I hate to say it because I love him, but Paul George, he just
Ooh.
it hurt my heart to say it. It hurt my heart to say it. Y'all know I'm a Paul George stan.
Wow.
I got his shoes on right now. Like, I'm a Paul George stan.
Man, that was my.
But that was yours. I'm sorry.
No, we good. We on the same page.
He just can't seem to stay healthy. Last year he had an MVP season.
Yeah.
Going
PG
hard.
bad,
And
though.
I'm thinking, okay, he gonna come back in November and goddamn
Y'all been watching since that
gradually go up, and he just keep getting hurt. He just hurt his hamstring like last week, and I'm just like, bruh, like he can't
Just
stay
came back,
healthy.
yeah.
So now I'm like, dang, should they like sit him even more into the playoffs? Like it's looking a little shaky. And at this point, he's like 30, so it's like he gotta make it happen in these next few years, or it might be a done daughter.
For real.
Man, that was man.
Come on, man. That's something, man.
That's crazy. That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna go with Paul George for the simple of the injuries, and
Yeah.
I just feel like besides the injury too, like the flow of the team with Paul George, it just I don't know. Like I don't know if I like when I don't know if I believe in it yet.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazily enough, though, he averaging 21, 6, and 4. So
Oh, yeah, he getting his numbers.
he's
But I think-
still doing what he need to do. It's just like he can't seem to stay healthy for a consistent period of time.
And they need him, and
Yeah,
if
they
they
gonna
gonna make
need
a
him.
run, they need him. They need him back. No Paul George, no
No
run.
rain.
Yeah, no run.
Yeah, I'm a harken on something that I probably talked about earlier this season. I expected like that Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell situation to be a lot better than it was supposed to be. You feel
I
me?
agree with you.
For you to have to bring in a dude like Jordan Clarkson.
And
He been looking like a real NBA player. You feel me? Not like just like no dude who LeBron just passed the ball to. You feel
Right.
me? When he was in trouble.
Yeah, he a West Coast player.
Definitely, but it's like that's one of the biggest things that been hitting on me because I expected Mike Conley to go over there and just like transition.
like pick and roll.
Smoothly. That thing was gonna be
better
crazy.
situation for him.
But
Since
you
he
know-
did what he did with the Grizzlies with Valanciunas, I'm thinking he's gonna go to a
Yeah, and then I think it kind of like played effect into Donovan Mitchell's game too, because he hasn't been as productive. You feel me? Like his numbers has been there, but the percentages haven't been there. You feel me?
I will say I wouldn't give Donovan that much credit because Mike wasn't even playing a lot of this season. So Donovan should have still been better. In my honest opinion.
That's 100%. So it's like I feel like it's
Yeah, he been playing more than Mike has.
So it's both. I feel like it lies on both for sure.
I mean, that's super crazy. I had Mike Conley in my notes as well. You know, I remember it was one point in time. I think they started like 12-9. Then Mike Conley got injured. They won 7 of their next 8. So you know that shows a lot right there. But I will also say something that's not talked about, you know, as publicly. I think C.J. McCollum, he hasn't played as good as he
For sure.
was playing when he got the contract. Like, and I think, you know, with Dame's historic run, nobody's talking about that. Like, you know, I've been watching a couple Portland games because, you know, one of my homeboys on the team. One of my homeboys played for them. Carmelo, y'all might know him. But anyway, CJ, I haven't seen a game where CJ is like taking over the game like he used to.
Yeah.
You know, like he's
For sure.
he's just another player. It looks like. So I would say he's
I think it's time for that though. I think it's time
From
for a
step
different
up?
situation.
Or from the move,
Yeah,
right?
different situation for sure. But it's just like they loyalty
They
too
too
locked
loyal.
into each other.
Dame
you
and
feel
CJ
me?
been loyal to Portland, so Portland the type of people they're not going to get rid of them.
And they loyal to each other too.
Exactly.
Get rid of them.
For For sure. It's hard to kind of like get past that.
Crazy, we picked the same and y'all picked the same.
For sure.
And I'll never agree with Jamil.
Tell him,
All right, but
like brothers.
all right, Hannah, man, what team you feel like
Well, look,
surprised
hey,
you this year?
this team didn't surprise
So
me.
the first half.
Oh,
It
I
didn't
already know
surprise me.
I feel like I know, yeah, me too.
It surprised the world. It didn't surprise me. You know what I'm saying? Because
They
the greatest point guard alive.
The greatest
Yes,
You picked the
sir.
same team again.
We're gonna go Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yes, sir.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
The Oklahoma
The City
yeah,
Thunder.
Dun, dun, dun.
You dig what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I just feel like and it's not just CP3. I'm just saying that it's like the whole flow of the team, like the young boys.
Them boys play defense.
They play defense. They play their role. They know their role. They know their
Yeah.
position. So I'm going with the OKC, man.
That's
And then
a
they got
good
that
pick.
leader over there. CP3. They got that leader
Oh,
over there. I was
okay.
trying to figure out his name.
You almost got a name. What a name?
CP3.
But what a name.
The leader.
I'm gonna go East, man. Gotta go to the East. Who expected the Raptors to be back where they was?
Number two.
Ah,
Ain't the number two.
Pascal,
Spicy P.
Pascal, the Pastels. Quit playing with him.
Spicy
But
P.
yeah, man, they looking good. I still don't. You know, I always had a thing for this nigga Kyle Lowry on his.
Kyle Lowry's a super solid player. I don't want no slander.
All right, bro. We're gonna leave that alone.
Take your
I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave
Take
that alone.
charges in the All-Star
He took
game.
two of
A champion.
Man, he
A
took
champion.
Okay, cool. Say less.
Champion.
Get him out
Say
here.
less. Say less. Say less.
Champion.
Okay,
Two
cool.
charges.
But yeah, man, I like it. Solid team. Like that's like what my boy Ciso used to say. All solid. All solid team over there, man. For real, man.
Athlete.
Top to bottom, bro. That boy a dog. For real. You don't play with him. So yeah, I like it, man. For sure. What you thinking?
That's an excellent
What
pick.
team surprising you,
I'm gonna
man?
stay in the East and I'm gonna go with the Heat.
Mm.
I think they're way better than what a lot of people thought, and they're good at things that we didn't see. You know, like Jimmy Butler isn't really. I mean, he's the best player on the team, but they're not as good because of him. You know,
Yeah.
like Bam, like you said. Where did they find Duncan Robinson?
None.
Come on, none. Oh my God,
He's a ball player.
Yeah, for real.
none is a
ball player.
And Dragic accepting that bench role and
Yeah.
giving it to people.
And Dragic's still fine. So the
Dragic
fact
is
that
nice.
he did that.
Dragic is nice. You know, so they got a real complete team. They went and got
Hero.
Solomon Hill, Jay Crowder,
Everybody
and
hero over there.
Iguodala. So I think nobody want to play them in the playoffs.
First team all solid.
Again,
That's a good player.
Period.
don't nobody want to play them in the playoffs. They got shooters and they got defenders. So yeah, that's where I'm going.
Go ahead, Bomb.
Once again, me and him, you know, we eye to
Yeah,
eye. So
man.
I went with the Thunder just because I feel like they have a very thorough team. They have a solid center, a great wing in Gallinari. SGA is a great backup point guard behind CP3.
You got honorable mention? Give me an
I do have an honorable mention. My honorable
Come on.
mention was Miami.
Miami?
Yeah, like I literally had both of y'all's teams.
What
But,
happened to the Phoenix Suns?
they not where they need to be right now. Okay, don't get me wrong. The
You know
Suns,
the
I've been
Suns
gunning for the
gonna
Suns
win.
for years because they always have good talent, but they can't seem to do nothing. I don't know if it's the coaching or what.
They need a point guard.
Yeah,
They need a point
Rubio
guard.
was cool, but he's not enough. I don't feel like Rubio was enough.
They need
for the
Melo,
Suns.
but that's another debate.
Say
Anywho,
less,
like I
please.
said, Thunder was mine, especially because looking at CP3, he's 34 years old. You would think he's on his way out of the league, but
Yeah,
he's,
but
he got the Thunder sitting in 6th seed right now.
Catching two
Where
hands.
nobody thought he was gonna be. They thought it was tank season for the Thunder. So I would say Thunder surprised me this season.
Surprise y'all. So who let y'all down, though, man?
Who let us down?
Who letting y'all down, yo?
Jamil, pop it off.
Who let you down,
Who let
Jay?
me down this season, man?
Who let you
Team.
The team.
Yeah, team.
I just came from San Francisco, man. Went out there to that Warriors Rockets game, and like I bought these tickets before Steph got injured. You feel me? So I feel like I gotta go that way because I'm out there watching the warm ups. I'm out there watching like the it was literally like the polar opposite because like Draymond walked on the court warmed up, and then Steph walked on the court and warmed up, and it was like damn, Steph need to be out there.
He need to be playing.
He need to be hooping. He need to be playing, and like you could put Draymond on like
they cashing their
injury reserve. You feel me? But yeah, I feel like it's the Warriors, man, because I expected so much from them this year. Like even with the situation they were in, like knowing that Klay Thompson was gonna be sitting the whole season, I feel like this was gonna be a standout Steph season.
Back on his 30 points a game.
Especially at the beginning of the season, I'm like, yeah, he finna get in his bag. Second, at least probably like arguably for MVP race. You feel me? But
I feel like it was a blessing in disguise.
Definitely though. Because
out of that situation, they got Andrew Wiggins, and then like they developed a player like Eric Pascal, gave him time to play. And he a player, he a ball player, for sure.
And then you got a top 3 pick. Go get Wiseman.
He'll mess around and boot Draymond up out of there.
Boom. Out of there.
Give him the team.
Let us eat ball.
They ain't gonna do that, but nah, I think it was a blessing in disguise.
It is kind of poetic though. Like Curry gets some rest, Klay gets some rest. Them niggas been carrying the Warriors to championships for years.
They gonna be crazy. We ain't seen no Klay footage yet. Y'all know it's a lot of Steph footage in the warm up shit.
Yeah.
We ain't seen no Klay footage yet. That boy there, he's Scottie Pippen and personified, low key. Feel me?
Make sure they're gonna be crazy.
What you thinking of? What team let you down, man?
I would say the Kings, because they had a solid season last year. I was expecting a lot of things from De'Aaron Fox, take another step. Buddy Hield, Marvin Bagley, the boy. Wow, he just can't stay on the floor. Yeah. I think we might end up looking back at him in as far as his career, like Marvin Williams, because he was selected in front of Trey and Luka.
He went number 2.
He went second.
Yeah, he was number 2.
And you see what them two boys doing, and Bagley can't even stay on the floor. So
you putting Marv on him?
I like Marvin Williams. And Marvin Williams would have went 12. Nobody would have nothing wrong.
Like 23rd.
12, but it's a solid player.
12.
Like 22nd.
Why y'all even got me going there? Anyway,
bro, he went top 5.
Yeah, later for him.
Yeah, later for him. But hey, both their names is Marvin. But yeah, I would go to Kings. I expected more from them, at least to be up there fighting. The Grizzlies took that little spot. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
I'm going to have to go with the Suns. First of all, Ayton getting suspended for 25 games.
Stay
you
off
are
that
very,
stuff.
very
he popped it off.
vital to Suns' success.
Stay
Got
off the
suspended,
source.
So now Suns' momentum is thrown off when you come back 25 games later. And now they got to fix you back in. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Rubio, I feel like he does what he needs to do, but he's not enough to get the Suns over. Yeah, to get the Suns over the hump. Like Booker and Oubre and Ayton, great.
Yeah.
Now y'all need somebody to complete that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they always have so much talent. Like last year they had what's the boy name? Bender. Y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about. Bender. Josh Jackson. Like they be having so much talent, but it's like for some reason they can't put it together. And I'm like y'all was saying earlier, I'm always gonna put the Suns. Like
for sure.
They be having a lot of talent, but they can't figure out how to win. And now they ain't like 13 seeds, just like tank season all over again.
For sure.
Damn.
Well, just like more of a personal, I know they working on their future, and we see them good in the future. But I'm gonna go home team. Like I feel like they at where they at, but talent wise they should be high. You know what I'm saying? They should be higher than where they at.
They should at least 20 wins.
Yeah, 20. Like come on, man.
Yeah. But John Collins, he
did the
same thing.
He did a 25 bid.
You know what I'm saying?
25 bid.
25 to life?
Oh, he out.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Stay off the stuff, man.
But yeah, man, this is what I've been expecting this whole time, man. I'm looking forward to what y'all got to say on this part. Second half of the season.
Breakout player?
What we looking for, man? Breakout. Cito, how we looking, man? What you thinking?
We talked about this a little bit off air. I'm gonna go with Zion Williamson. And yes, y'all, a couple episodes ago, I do believe he's gonna be the rookie of the year. He's not every time he step on the court, he's nothing less than a 22-8.
Yeah.
He's nothing like he can't do nothing less than that, and it ain't even like they be super feeding him. He just gonna get that.
Yeah.
22-8, nothing. And then
He know exactly where to hit him.
Yeah, he about to go ahead and get the play.
Also,
He
had
11.
the field,
Come
man.
on,
Yeah,
he 11 games in. It ain't gonna do nothing but get better for him and worse for us. I'm going Zion.
I will say it does come naturally to him, and he's still out there figuring stuff out, and he just be playing like.
And he ain't settling for them threes no more. Everything in the paint on your head.
That's how you want your center to
Give me your
Go
player.
get that.
Give me your player, Bob.
I'm gonna have to go with Jason Tatum. Okay,
Second half of the season?
21 years old. He's already been playing phenomenally through the first half. This last game against the Clippers, he wanted all the smoke.
All of it.
Kawhi,
All of it. Nah, for real though.
He had a great rookie
39,
season.
16, real crazy.
I think he will continue to flourish though. Come playoff time, he's definitely gonna make some important plays. So I'm going with Tatum.
I'm gonna go with I know Jay may like this one. I'm gonna go with Cam Reddish.
Solid, my boy.
I'm gonna go with Cam Reddish. I see him getting more comfortable and like understanding who he is for the team, and like his defense too. Like his defense is propelling him. I feel like to get into that player that they need him to be.
He got bigger responsibility too.
I took
Coach
a lot
put
of
him on
bullets.
blast.
Yeah, you
I
did.
took a lot of
bro.
bullets, man.
Hey, my boy, Cito did though. I put respect on that though.
Yeah,
Real,
but
like,
stay I'm gonna go Cam.
You said so last episode, brother.
for sure. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I got
Real
it.
good, solid second half.
Before you go, Jay, I just gotta say it. Cam gonna be better than Trae Young. What you was about to say though?
I like that.
Hey,
I like that take. Yeah, okay, I like
I ain't with
that.
that.
I want to. What?
I ain't with that.
You don't think so?
No.
Cam gonna be better than Trae Young.
Nah.
Bro, come
I
on,
ain't
man.
I ain't with that. I'm not saying yeah.
How?
I'm saying
Bro,
no.
that man made way too pure. Do you see? Who?
You talking about Trey, right?
Exactly. Thank you.
Cam
Who
can
are we
do
talking about
everything on the
here?
court.
Trey game is too pure.
Bro.
I get y'all looking at the potential of Cam.
Yeah,
He's
that's
not
cool.
there yet.
That's cool.
He's not there
Potential.
yet.
Bam,
Potential is
potential.
great. Because last
Alright,
year we was having the same talk
Okay.
about Trey. People was like, Trey might be a bust.
Y'all remember,
And I was like, give him some time. And now everybody all on his.
Y'all remember CJ McCollum first season? He was averaging like 9 and 7.
Jamil, I do you one better.
That's
cool.
That's literally what we're saying.
Hold up.
His first season,
I do
he
you
got
one better. I do you one
potential.
better.
He's not there yet.
Y'all remember Tracy McGrady's first year?
Hey.
Ooh,
That's
oh,
cool.
come on.
That's cool.
Come
Oh.
on.
That's cool, but do y'all see Trey Young's game
Trae Young
going
is-
down, declining anytime soon?
It's gonna plateau.
Yes, it's going to plateau. Because guess what? He's going to have to start playing off ball. They want him to play off ball more.
That's cool.
What do you mean?
That's cool. That's cool. I'm cool with that.
Listen,
But we talking about a nitty 50.
Yeah,
The other day, 40
And the win against the Heat.
And the
Put some
win.
respect on his
Bro,
name.
Who got the game winning the basket though?
That's
Come on
cool
now,
though.
come on.
Who got him there?
Don't play with him.
Exactly.
Who got him there?
Thank you.
Defensive
Without
bucket.
that 50,
Bro,
they wouldn't have got there.
Look.
we talking
Let's
about
not sleep on that. Let's not sleep on that DeAndre Hunter clutch three.
No, we cool with that. We ain't talking about him.
All right,
We
cool.
cool with him. That's cool. He good. All solid.
It's a lot of
all
other
solid
things
team.
going on.
All solid. All solid. But I'm not gonna say.
I
Sit
know
here
me, I
and
like to
say
shake the
Cam
table.
Reddish gonna.
My
You know what I
Don't
mean?
be better than Trey.
No, I think it's gonna always.
What you got, my boy?
No, sir.
You know what I
What we
mean?
doing?
We already.
He started
We
this
done.
season.
I started it. Yeah. Breakout team.
Breakout team. My breakout team this year. I'm gonna stick with my boys though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
that's
going
good.
okay. I'm going OKC. I'm sticking with my boys. I feel like, and an upset is on the way in the playoffs. You get what I'm saying? OKC though.
Hold on.
Wait, who third right now?
It's
Nuggets, so they
Nuggets
upsetting the
Clippers.
Nuggets?
Watch this.
That ain't happening. That's not happening. Because we tied with the Nuggets right
Cut
now.
it out, man. Cut it out.
That's not happening.
Cut it
Come
out.
on, where else we got?
I'm wilding on that.
I'm gonna have to go with the Miami Heat. A lot of great young talent with Nunn, Robinson, Hero. You add Jimmy to that mix, and it's the goddamn just a bomb waiting to blow up. I think that team is very formidable, and it looks like they're probably gonna end up with home court advantage because I think right now they're at 4.
Yeah,
And I don't really see them going down. Like who gonna take that spot? The
Joel
Pacers.
Embiid.
Maybe the Sixers. Okay, yeah, I might get that to the Sixers, but other than that, like. I don't really see them going nowhere. So I would give it to them.
That's a good one. Don't nobody want to see them boys in the playoffs.
Heat in the first round, you know they got that, so they automatically go into the second round.
My breakout team for the second half is New Orleans. I really think they about to go on the run.
Hey man, I feel like when it's all said and done for Melo, I feel like your favorite player may be Zion.
Nah, my favorite player gonna be. I told you who my favorite player was.
Ooh.
Brandon Ingram, and I can tell you why. You know what I'm saying? Carmelo Anthony, circa 2008. They was out there fooling around up there in Madison Square Garden. He punched the dude into retirement. We ain't seen him since. What was that, last year? Brandon Ingram had to go ahead and he had to chuck somebody up.
Was it one of them? Or CP3?
Yeah.
Yeah, he called somebody, bro.
He punched him into
when he did that, I was like, okay, he can. I rock with him. Nah, but
got that smoke.
Yeah, but I like the Pelicans though. They have a good team from top to bottom. They got young talent mixed with old talent. Yeah, I think they're gonna go on the run. Yeah, I think they're gonna go on the run. Drew Holiday, Derek Favors, JJ Redick, and then the young boys.
I love Redick on that team.
I love Lonzo, man.
I like
Lonzo.
Lonzo.
I think that's like a perfect situation.
Josh Hart too, man.
Josh Hart too. Yeah, man. Y'all not gonna like mine, but you know, it is what it is. You feel me? They already second seed in the West, so it's like, why speak about them? But they a breakout team, man. Like they scary good. Nuggets, man.
You saying they gonna break out in the second half of the season?
I'm saying in the sense of like they gonna make a deep run in the playoffs because they now have depth deeper than Jamal Murray at the point guard.
They played last night. They played the Thunder, didn't they? Yeah, they played.
They lost.
Yeah, they got the Thunder put them up out of there.
CP3 had 29 points.
Come on, man.
That's probably gonna be that first round matchup.
And that's not somebody
the
that they
Thunder
want
and
to see.
Nuggets.
I got the Nuggets.
You see them? They
out here.
They in
second. Oh,
Nuggets
Thunder
Mavericks.
in 6.
Nuggets Mavericks.
I don't want to see the Mavs.
They don't want to see the Mavericks. Stop it. Their season's gonna be over.
Early.
I don't know, man. All they got is really like a Luka KP situation going on.
What they got?
Who else they got? Hardaway.
Bruh, you got a nigga like Jokic who can run the point guard.
We got Luka. They got Luka.
That point, he didn't do nothing to me.
Bro, I'm saying like you got a lot of playmakers who can play off the ball. That's what I'm saying. Like you got to take that into account, bro. Like they did that last year.
I mean, they took the Spurs and put 7 games.
They beat the Spurs in 7, and then they lost to the Blazers.
Lost to the Blazers because McCollum went crazy.
Okay. Well,
Blazers
Luka will go crazy.
Luka go crazy on them.
It's possible. It's possible.
Luka live for the moment.
You're dealing with youth.
I respect your decision. I respect your decision. It's a cool decision, but I just don't see them like as far as playoffs, like making it a deep run.
They don't
have enough.
Like, I bet we beat the Nuggets now. Let's go to one of the teams. Let's go to one of the real teams.
Word.
They don't have enough. You got Gary Harris.
The Nuggets gonna be the reason.
I'm not scared of them. When I see
the Lakers sweep
something.
somebody. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because they're gonna get upset. So now the Lakers gonna be playing a 7 seed.
So now since we on that level, what you feeling? What's your bold prediction for the second half?
My bold prediction for the
Probably
second half.
more often it's gonna be a playoff prediction. Seemed like it.
Well, I'm on the same line I've been on. You know, my bold prediction is the Pelicans will make the playoffs. Simple as that. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay.
I don't even see how bold that is. They got the easiest schedule out of the ones.
Yeah,
That's my reasoning. Yeah,
So.
They got the best strength of schedule going out, and they got enough talent too. Like I don't really see.
I feel like I don't know. I think a couple things could play into that, like the fact that they know they have the easiest schedule for the rest of the year.
So you think that'll make them chill?
It'll probably some of them. Some of them probably rest on their laurels. Ain't no telling. I'm saying, like,
I don't know.
they can lose some of them games. You feel me?
What's their record since Zion up at? Does anybody know?
I know they're 7-3 in the last 10 right now. And he only played 11 games.
Yeah, that's solid.
What you got, Ron?
I
Bold
was
prediction,
saying
your bold
what
prediction.
Jai said. Basically, the Pelicans. I feel like they're going to end up making it because Spurs and Blazers. I don't feel like they're going to be able to keep it going throughout the end of the season. Yeah. So I feel like Pelicans going to end up taking them over, and basically also they have like the easiest strength of schedule. So
Just
Yeah, for
aside,
sure,
what
for sure.
what that mean for rookie of the year?
Nothing, Ja
I'm
Morant.
not just
That's out of pocket.
My dad told me
I
to
don't
be
feel
an
like-
intelligent, curious boy. I just wanted to ask. I just
Nah.
wanted to know.
I'm staying.
That's
It don't mean
conditional.
that.
I'm staying on my boy. 'Cause
So the
he-
boy
he
averaged
done-
22 and 8 and they made the playoffs. He not rookie of the year?
I feel like that's conditional. Like if Zion makes the playoffs, he's rookie of the year.
There you go.
Simple as that.
He
Go
will
ahead
get
and
the nod. He
remember.
will definitely get the nod.
I don't care how many games that boy done played. That boy willed them boys to the playoffs. They wasn't in the playoffs before they got him. They got in the playoffs after him. Simple as that. That's almost like a most valuable player type situation.
I feel like if it boiled down to it, and the Lakers made this championship with the Bucks, I feel like the Bucks.
Yeah, I
would
got the
beat
Bucks. I ain't even bold.
them. And I'm out of there.
Wow, really?
I'm out of there. Yeah.
Where you going with that? What's your angle on
To the
that?
bank. I'm saying like. Yeah.
What's your angle on that though? Like,
They got defense.
mhm.
They look, Ham, I got you.
They got a shooter. They
They're
got
the only team.
DiVincenzo, what's his name?
DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo, he hard.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They got size. They got
Yeah.
that ginger.
The ginger boy.
they got size. They got
Yeah, they're the only team who can really neutralize the Lakers' height.
yeah.
Word.
They're the only team who can do it.
And to be honest,
You ain't even gotta say Giannis.
Yeah,
to be honest, that Giannis boy, I just
he annoying.
that's it. Them boys, them Lakers don't. Them Lakers gotta hope that them boys don't make it to the championship.
Exactly.
I say
It's
that.
situational for real. Like
Hey man.
on who?
Yeah.
That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say if it come down to Lakers and Bucks, hey man, mama mentality gonna kick in, man. It's gonna
Who got
be a
it?
whole different
I mean,
LeBron got it.
My guy. Bro, they playing for a whole different thing, man.
Oh,
They playing
yeah,
for
bro.
something different. The boy get to that ship, they
That's
playing
cool.
for something different.
That's cool, but
it's
it's
gonna be a
people-
turn
I'm
up.
gonna say just like who said
People
that?
like Giannis who
Exactly.
playing for that same thing
You know what
too.
I'm saying? I'm saying
He
just like
playing
Paul
for the
Pierce
fuck-
said, man. You can't just act like everybody on the Lakers was cool with Kobe, played with
Yeah,
Kobe.
for sure,
Like, come on,
100%.
these other folks. Kyrie had a deeper relationship with Kobe than half
Giannis
the people
too.
on the Lakers. So
Yeah, for sure.
you can't say the Lakers gonna have the moment of telling nobody else.
Yeah,
Like,
but I'm saying
you can't say that.
as an organization they
They
playing.
had the
something
moment
different.
mentality, and Dan came out there and dropped 60 on them in the Staples Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, the moment mentality go then. Like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do
But
that.
yeah,
bro.
We been
And LeBron had on some nice Kobe.
exactly. He don't got
You know
playing.
what I'm saying?
We know he can't play in low
100%,
time.
bro.
Come on.
That is what it is, bro.
He should have got them Mirachis or something. He don't play some low
Tell
time.
him, go on put your
man.
shoes on.
Yeah.
Lost.
Man.
We'll be running around in them LBJ boots.
I'm
Going to
telling
playing
you,
some Kobe
Space
vibes.
boots.
Like, get out of here.
But yeah, I'm going.
Jamel, what's
That's
next?
my what's your
I'm for mine, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to go with somebody leaving the playoffs early, man.
Oh, that's your bold joint?
Yeah, man.
I like it. That's different.
I got
leaving early. Who you got going home early and spending time with their family early?
Gone fishing.
Well, you know,
honestly enough, bro. Crazy enough. If the Heat make the playoffs, which I see it
Don't
happening.
do it. Don't do it.
I see the Celtics
Don't.
going home early
by the hands of who?
before the Eastern Conference Finals.
That's a bold.
That's all I'm
Is
saying.
that a bold prediction?
Yes.
Yeah.
Celtics before the Eastern Conference Finals?
Bruh, they are expected to make it to the finals. But they have a solid enough team to make it to the finals, bro.
But are they expected to make it to the finals?
Yes, bro.
But they're not. The Bucks are.
Bro, who the top 3 seeds in the West? I mean the East.
Bucks, Raptors, Celtics.
Oh, so if you top 3, you're supposed to make it to the finals? So the Nuggets supposed to make it to the finals?
Bro, they're top 3
Man,
seeds,
get outta
bro.
here. Y'all don't.
Come on,
I feel like
man.
people do put the.
So you telling me the East better than the West?
I don't even know what you're talking about right there. But the Celtics is
That's
not.
what I'm saying. 'Cause-
I don't
so
expect the Celtics.
you telling me the Nuggets are a better team than the Raptors?
I don't even know what
No.
you're doing right now.
Okay, but here's the thing. We
All right,
can't
cool.
get caught up. One thing you can't get caught up on is seeding. Like a lot of people be one
Thank-
seed
yeah,
and they
you
get
can't.
swept the out of here. So you can't get caught up on that. Like Bucks, okay, they're a good team, but matchup wise, it's gonna depend on matchups.
Yeah.
Let's get our playoff predictions. You feel me?
As far as what? Just to make it, or
We got you got the list over there, man. 1-8, 2-7, 2-6.
we can do sleeper teams first.
Let's go 1-8. Let's go 1-8 in the East. You feel me? Or 1-8 in the West, whatever.
Oh, we're trying to break down each matchup?
Break it down, bro. Let's go. Why not? You gotta talk.
Break it down, break it
I
down.
thought it was too early for that. All right, 1-8 in the West would
Bucks
be.
Magic.
Oh, well, in the East, Bucks Magic.
I can see your broom.
Nah, fool, I got a Swiffer sweeper for that.
Okay.
I got the new guy.
Wait, Jay Jordan.
It's for that water and everything.
I'm gonna need that.
We ain't gonna spend too much time there.
Yeah, we ain't gotta talk about that.
Hopefully, yeah, we ain't gonna spend no time.
Yeah, we ain't gotta talk about that.
Sidebar, y'all think Magic gonna stay there or next gonna fall to the 8th?
Man, no, cut it out.
Kyrie
Somebody can take that AC.
Kyrie going the rest
That
of the
AC
season.
wide open. That AC wide open though.
Nah, that's a good.
Wizards 2 games back.
Oh, shit. That AC look trash. We gotta get this new playoff format ASAP, bro. Because that can't be
I feel like
happening.
that's either gonna stay. I think
It's probably gonna stay the
Yeah,
same.
it's gonna be between the
It's
Nets
gonna
and
stay the
the
same,
Magic.
bro. Magic gonna be there.
So Bucks Magic, we're gonna bring the Browns out.
Yep.
Yeah,
Raptors Nets. I think
Raptors.
the Raptors will win in like 6.
Yeah.
Nah.
Five.
Yeah, 5. Gentlemen sweep.
I'll give
Yeah.
them 6.
I'll give them 6.
I
I'll
give
get
them
the next.
I can't say who.
Because sometimes they can be streaky like LeVert and Dinwiddie. They can be
Man,
streaky
cut it
like
out.
all
Facts.
runs.
Cut it out, bro. It's
Yeah.
playoff time.
I don't see
man.
LeVert. Yeah, I don't see LeVert winning a playoff game.
Yeah, exactly,
I don't
man.
see
Like
that.
he fine, but nah.
I'm saying though.
And Joe Harris. I forgot about Joe
Yeah,
Harris. He's a
yeah.
shooter.
Keep him asleep too. I'm glad he didn't mention him.
Yeah, Joe Harris is not moving the needle if he ain't got a superstar.
Exactly, bro.
The
Dead.
Raptors ain't no juggernaut.
To the
Niggas
next.
Man, cut it out, man.
Saying though, y'all ain't like the Raptors just-
These Nets just beat them though. That's
Spicy
what I'm
beat
thinking.
cool, but they ain't no juggernaut.
I think they did beat.
Lose.
All right, man.
Because I think we just
Bro.
bet on that one
Bro.
game. Yeah, Nets just beat them.
Folks ain't no juggernaut. They can get 2 games out of them.
Oh no, sure.
They can't get 2 games.
Yeah,
They
Wednesday.
can get 2 games, bro.
All right, man.
They beat them last Wednesday.
Pacers Celtics. Why you talking about the
Pacers,
Celtics? Why you talking about the Celtics can supposed to go to the final? They'll lose that round.
No.
They could.
They could
No.
lose that.
They could lose that round, bro.
No, sir.
What?
They can't
Are you
sleep on-
kidding me?
No,
They can't
sir.
sleep on them.
No,
Yeah.
They
Bro.
cannot sleep on the Pacers.
No.
They got a solid back court,
Man, listen.
solid
No, sir.
front court.
Man.
You got Miles and Sabonis.
Man,
No, sir.
listen.
You feel me,
Yeah.
bro?
They
Hey,
could
Oladipo back too.
Olo is back.
No,
don't
sir.
play with
Don't
him.
play with him.
What Brogdon back?
That boy to play out B's.
Brogdon
Sir.
Brogdon still injured?
Who?
Brogdon?
I think so. I don't think they said
He might be back in playoffs.
They'll put up a
I ain't
fight.
get no
I
notification about
think the Celtics gonna ultimately win.
That's a
Though.
defensive team.
To me personally, I
And
think they
so
gonna
is
win.
I can see them
Celtics. What
taking
do you
them
mean?
boys. I can see them taking them boys 6-7.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on
Maybe,
that.
sure.
but they not winning. Pacers not winning though.
Okay, who we at the 3-6?
That was 3
That was
That was
3-6.
3-6.
4-5,
He-
Heat Sixers.
Man, he gonna get them boys up out of there.
Yep.
This matchup scares me because I really want
They did.
76ers.
No sweep. No sweep.
It depends on who got on
That's the
court.
first. That's your game
That, 'cause
seven.
that 4-5 is really flip flop. How close are they?
1.
They half a game.
Half a game. You know what I'm saying? It's like it depends on who got home court. If that home court in South Beach, it's a wrap. That's 6.
I think.
That's a wrap in 6. That boy,
If Embiid,
And away, it's a wrap.
I'm telling you, that boy Dunk gonna have that boy Dunk in.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he gonna have this.
Oh, word? You gonna switch on your boy
I
Tybull?
can't.
Huh?
The young bull.
What about Tybull?
The young bull
Hey, man.
type.
Oh, you don't mess with
He
him.
first team all defense still.
Yeah.
Quit playing.
I gotta give it to the Sixers. I can't.
How you
switch
think?
up.
How long you think? What you think it's gonna go?
If I'm saying.
Definitely.
I'm gonna let you know right now.
Probably
I'm
seven.
gonna let you know right now. If Ben Simmons and Embiid on the court at the same time, them boy dead.
No, they not, bro. They was playing that same way last year and they got to the Eastern Conference Finals. And lost on a game winner.
Yeah.
If they were the OT, you said they wouldn't have won.
Bro, they don't have Jimmy Butler in that one.
That's a fact. That's
Tobias Harris ain't nothing. Let's say that on wax.
Y'all don't give him enough credit, but that's
Tobias Harris ain't nothing. Are you kidding me?
For another day.
They still got
I
Horford?
ain't even gonna go there because everybody was on his tip last year before he left.
So they still got Horford?
Yeah.
Okay, say less, say
Oh my
less.
god.
We in the West. We're gonna do the first round matchups in the West. Lakers Grizzlies.
Ooh, that's gonna be a hell of a game.
Ooh, that's-
Series.
It's gonna be
It's
what?
gonna be.
That's a sweet.
Y'all think it's sweet?
Yeah.
That's a sweet.
I think the Grizzlies get 1 or 2 games.
No, they 5.
Well, nah. Okay, let me take that back because they got rid of Crowder.
Getting probably 1. Like it's like having that possible that you like, boy.
If they don't get that first one in Memphis, they're not gonna win a game. They got to get the first one in Memphis, or else they swept. And I think they swept
in the fourth quarter.
I'll give them at least one game, but I forgot they got rid of Crowder.
No, you can't give them. We're not about to disrespect them.
I'm not. I gotta put some.
LeBron was walking through the East with some boy. Yeah, he just knocking people off. Like, come on, man.
Hey, can we put some respect on Brandon Clark though? That nigga the truth, bro.
Yeah, he's straight.
He's a solid player.
He's solid, bro.
He cool, but
as a rook,
enough.
Yeah.
as a rook, like I'm fuck with him, bro.
Yeah, he cool. He's a sleeper pick for the draft.
He reminds me
As
of
terms
Marvin
of
Williams.
this playoff,
Yeah,
leave him alone,
I
Jay.
play up, I'm gonna do that. I play up.
Marvin played for the Bucks.
2-8, 2-7.
Nuggets Mavs.
I'm gonna say this gonna go 7-2
This is actually a tough one.
or 6
I'm going
Mavs.
Nuggets and 6.
Nuggets and 6.
I'm going
Nuggets
Mavs.
and 6.
Who closed in the game down the stretch? You big on the Nuggets. Like, who closes the game for them?
Jokic is playmaking,
I was
bro.
gonna say Jokic.
Playmaking is supposed to.
Who gonna
Who's going to
close
get
it?
the bucket at the end of the game?
Harry Harris? He ain't got it.
He ain't got with him.
Who gonna go to
Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray gonna do it. That's why I kind of got. I lean towards the Mavericks. I lean towards the
Who they got though outside? Who they got outside?
They've been balling. Jalen Brunson's been balling.
Finney Smith.
Oh, they don't like that.
Closers?
Closer, we got Luka.
Luka gonna close.
They don't have that. The Nuggets don't have that. Like, and they got Porzingis. They got Porzingis. I go if I'm going last second shot. I'm putting them two in the pick and roll situation, and I'm cool with that. Who we gonna do with that with the Nuggets? We gonna go to Joker in the post with 3 seconds left later for that.
I mean, he do have game winners under his belt. I give you that.
All right, let me stop playing with him. But
when it comes to a playoff game, like the defense changes up.
Right.
Like they not letting him get that shot off.
Nuggets and 6, man. That's all I'm saying.
Heard you.
Mavs.
3-6. Who you got, bro?
This gonna split it up.
3. Oh yeah,
Clips Thunder.
y'all already know who I got.
Ooh.
Y'all already know who I want. Clips all day.
Is he gonna be?
They get another ring. Kawhi get another ring. And PG
Paul
get his
George.
first one.
PG, get out the hospital, man.
We ain't gonna talk
No,
about PG.
like for real, bro. Like why he even do that though, bro? Like you heard what happened though, right?
He hurt his hamstring.
He felt like a little twinge in his hamstring, and he came to the doctor and was like, bro, I got a little twinge in my hamstring.
Yeah.
And he was like, bro, get your ass on the bench, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not finna play you no more, bro. You finna go on the injury list.
Oh, so he told him he was playing with that.
No, he told him he felt a little twinge in it. You feel me?
Okay.
And it was just like, he was like, no, we're not finna try that shit. Like he could have kept playing.
Who you got, Jay?
No, why you want to play on that? Come on.
Yeah, you can't afford to hurt him.
It is what it is, though, man. I just have to let y'all know that. You feel me? Put that in
Who you
there.
got, Jay?
Clippers Thunder. Yeah, as much as I want the Clippers going.
Period.
As much as I want
Don't
to do
even
that.
act.
Clippers gonna do that.
Period.
Hey, so
How many?
when the Thunder win, we will be able to roll this clip
How many?
back.
How many games? 5?
When the Thunder win, we can roll this clip back.
Of course.
It's not gonna be.
Five, six.
It's not gonna be close.
Yeah, 5, 6.
Roll that clip
games at
back
most.
too. We'll roll that one back.
That could be the intro, and you gonna be sitting there sad.
No, we ain't gonna do it if they lose.
That just don't matter no more.
This is if they win. We gonna roll it back.
For sure.
And then
4-5. DC's boys.
Yes, sir.
They gonna beat the Jazz.
Rockets and 6 though.
Jazz, Rockets.
Rockets and 6.
Ooh.
Rockets and
Oh no.
I was going Jazz and 7.
6. Okay, so you
Jazz
trying to be upset.
So you saying we saying?
Yeah, bro.
Michael Conley and Donovan Mitchell got their act together. Jazz and 7.
No, I'm talking about Jordan Clarkson.
Oh no, we
Play on the shag, play on the bag. He gonna expose somebody.
If the Jazz win in 7, them boys got their act right.
Them boys gonna
It ain't
expose
gonna say
somebody.
no.
Look, cause guess what? I'm gonna tell you, we're going first round. We're putting out an APB for somebody on the Rockets.
Oh yeah,
Ain't that right now?
James Harden probably.
No, your boy Tucker. PJ Tucker.
Oh yeah, one of them.
Yeah, you
the
feel
one
me?
that normally
nigga who's
Ben
supposed to be making the corner 3 that make them win the game. Like he gonna be like, where the fuck this nigga at? You feel me? It's gonna be somebody who's gonna disappear, bro. Every year for the Rockets, somebody disappeared.
Who hit that game winner on the other
Like who's going missing?
last week? The Jazz.
Bogdan.
And PJ was looking all sad, sitting on the
Real
floor.
sad. Bogdan.
I'm about to get that to the Jazz. I ain't
Come
gonna
on
hold
now.
you.
We playing
I
with
ain't gonna
them.
hold you. It'll probably go to 7 though.
Of course.
It won't.
That boy Donovan Mitchell play a little different when he plays the Houston Rockets. I don't know why. That nigga be weird.
Does he?
And against Westbrook.
No, he did go 1 for 12 against them niggas though.
What happened in what was that? What year was?
That was like one game.
What year was Melo at OKC? Because that's when Donovan Mitchell was on his stuff.
18?
Yeah. Then the second round they played the Rockets, and the Rockets got them up better. So I don't want to hear Donovan Mitchell play different against the Rockets in the playoffs. He did. So we ain't gonna go there.
All right.
That's all we got there, man. Let's go to the games of the week.
Who you
Jamil
got,
about to give me
man?
another element already, man.
Alright, y'all. So
Vacuum mindset, man. I'm telling you, bro. Vacuum, bro.
The boy keeps saying they gonna expose him.
What was our tally? What was our tally from last week, DJ?
Yeah, do the tallies.
JC. Cito, you had 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
I had 2 and 5. Damn, 1, 4 and 3.
Yeah.
So now everybody record. So JC, your record is 6 and 8. I'm 6 and 8. Ham, you're 7 and 7.
Okay.
So next week.
You taking?
I know. Listen, I was on a roll last week.
No, she said trust the process.
Alright, bet. I'm about to sleep through this week though.
Next week is the last week. So whoever loses next week, y'all gotta do.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta come up with something.
I'm gonna go
Y'all do.
undefeated,
Yeah,
so
you
it's
might
gonna be
get
like real
some-
crazy.
I don't even want y'all doing that crazy. Just bring some Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, you might put
Yeah, you
some
got-
donuts
yeah,
for
yeah.
everybody or something like that.
Yeah, you
Bring
gotta
everybody some
bring
coffee. Okay, so Sixers, Bucks.
Sixers, Bucks.
Sixers.
That's how you be losing, right?
Bucks.
That's how you be
Bucks.
losing.
I'm getting to the Bucks.
I'm bucking. I'm taking the Bucks.
Be honest.
Did y'all forget what happened last game?
Be
When the
honest.
Sixers dropped them?
Hey, let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Short-term memory
Come
loss.
on, honest.
Celtics,
They
Lakers.
getting big. getting
Celtics,
OT.
Lakers.
Celtics.
You distinguished.
You know where it's at?
It's at Lakers' house. Celtics, Lakers.
Celtics, Lakers.
Celtics, Lakers. Where they at?
Lakers.
Yeah,
Y'all sound like
That's
19.
tonight,
What did y'all talk
No,
about?
it kind of matter. That rivalry.
ain't it?
Nah, that's tomorrow.
Oh, that's
Sixers,
tomorrow.
Bucks tonight.
Okay.
I like. I'm gonna go Lakers. I'm gonna go Browns.
Celtics.
I'm going Lake Show, man.
I think I'm gonna go out there in Boston.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think because the Lakers team just isn't good to me. Like it's just LeBron and AD. Like their team is not good.
And
Like,
they got drugged. They
and
last
the
week
Celtics
against
got a
the
bunch of guys.
They've been putting it together lately, though, man.
Suns, Jazz.
Suns, Jazz.
Jazz.
Suns, Jazz.
I thought it'd be interesting. We'll never bet on other teams. We always bet on the same teams. I thought something different.
Jazz.
Oh, nice.
You know.
Hey, and against go
Look, you
Bears.
can say you about to do something.
Hey, and against go Bears.
I'm doing some type of way, bro.
I'm about to give a charity draft. You know what?
I'll go Jazz, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I'm going Jazz.
No, I'm gonna go Suns.
Hey.
I'm gonna Suns.
Oh, you got a game to spare, huh?
Yeah, I got a
you got a
game
game
to
to
spare.
spare. All right.
Bucks rap.
Bucks rappers. That's that ugly.
And it's at Rapper's house.
Gracious. Oh, yeah, that's rap show. That's rap show. You take
I'm still
Raps
going
ain't got
Giannis.
no shot.
I'm going Bucks.
I'm still going Giannis.
I'm going Giannis.
Yeah.
I'm going Giannis.
You'll never bet against
I'm
Giannis.
going Giannis, brother.
Yeah, I understand that, but you know, hey,
I'm going
He
Giannis.
loves
He
some
been
spicy
good back
heat.
then,
You like, nah.
for sure, man. Them boys play defense, man. I like
So
that
who you
shit.
got?
The Bucks play
Raptors.
defense.
Raptors.
I'm going Bucks.
Grizzlies.
What, Bobby Williams been doing something yet?
Oh, you know he
Oh,
played yet.
Oh, okay, cool. Say less.
Grizzlies, Grizzlies,
Why
Rockets.
you got smoke with
Yeah,
him?
go ahead.
No, I was just finding out,
What's the
bro.
next game?
Grizzlies against the small ball Rockets. Because last matchup, they wasn't small ball yet.
I'm taking the Rockets.
I'm gonna take Rockets by 25. You can mark it down for 25. If they win by 25, give me an extra
I'm gonna
point.
give him a little 15.
They went by 25.
They went by 15.
Went by 25.
Yeah, I'll bring it back.
All strawberry glaze with the
I got
sprinkles.
you.
I want a
That's
vegan
all we
donut.
got. Hey,
You want a vegan donut?
Yeah.
vegan donut. We don't do two
They got
stuff.
vegan donut shops in Atlanta.
Really?
Y'all need to
Two
get out more.
styles.
Get out in the city.
I seen it. I walked past it.
For sure.
Rockets. I'm taking Rockets. Blazers, Pacers. Oh,
I'm
did
going
you take
Grizzlies.
it?
Go
My
ahead.
bad. Blazers, Pacers.
You can't win too many games. Blazers, Pacers.
I'm taking Pacers. Stamp it.
You don't even want to go against, so you know what it
That's
is.
one of them TJ Warren, make him look like a fucking
Don't
top
mind
5 NBA
Sabonis.
superstar.
Dame still hurt, ain't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Pacers.
He looks so regretful
I'm gonna go Pacers.
Y'all know Jahad.
I'm gonna put another wager on it too. You know, I got Portland.
Don't do that.
Respect you, bro.
Let's not do that, bro. You
Yeah,
got to go.
Respect you.
Respect me.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be Melo first 30-point game.
Wow.
Nuggets.
So wait, what is the wager if he don't?
Hey man.
We'll come up with it.
We got good donuts. Good donuts for days.
We'll come up. I'm telling you.
Alright, y'all. Last
I'm
game.
gonna be on the rest of the daggone season.
Oh, I'm taking Pacers. Last game. Nuggets Clippers.
Nuggets Clippers.
Nuggets Clippers.
I'm going C's Clippers.
Clips all day. Y'all know what it is.
Nuggets.
I'm going with the Nuggets, bro.
Clippers try to be too cute.
Mhm.
They just try to
Yeah,
be
man.
too
They
cute.
ain't got PG either.
Every time they lose a tough game, you're just gonna see Lou Williams arguing with the ref. Like they just feel like they're supposed to always win. Like,
Yeah, word.
but yeah.
Anywho, yeah, that was the last one. And y'all know I got clips. So
We'll see, man.
Next week.
Loser donuts next week.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey.
if I lose, I'm bringing vegan ones for me. I'll bring
Alright.
Dunkin' for y'all.
All right, for sure. You
His face was like, what?
You can do your gluten-free vibes all day. You
I'm
feel me?
doing
We're
Blaze. I
trying to
got
get
Blaze.
crazy. You feel me?
Shade Blaze.
But yeah, man. Another episode of Who's on Top, man.
Wrap him up.
Appreciate it,
Wrap
man.
it up then.
Good energy, y'all. Support, show love, subscribe, all that.
Ice
You know we here. We here. ATL. We out.
I just did something.
Say, hey, what you tell them though? RP to my big dogs, let's breathe. Me falling off anytime soon, no way. I can't come down. I'm about for a lifetime, and it is. And I get money, that shit right in my family. Let them go get on your head.